Question number 6. How do you plan to transform Houston into a green city? And what opportunities are there to reduce the city's carbon footprint? How would you promote a more sustainable city and attract more people who want to be in a green city? Do you have an estimate on how many new jobs going green would create in the city of Houston? And I want to start with Denise Parker.
There's 4 or 5 different questions in there, but let me see what I can do with it. We are already the headquarters for the biodiesel industry in America. We are the headquarters for the wind energy industry in America. We need to make sure that we maintain that lead and also expand to actively recruit solar companies to Houston. One of the things that the city of Houston can do is to put our money where our mouth is. We have been aggressively purchasing wind energy. We have begun to shift our fleet into hybrid and alternate fuel vehicles. We need to commit to a purchase of biodiesel, which we easily can do. There's federal dollars available there to equalize the price. In terms of a greener city, we have an asset that we underutilize. We have a network of bios in this city that ought to be a green necklace around the city of Houston. Instead, we cement them, we turn our backs to them. They could be planted with wildflowers. They should have a hike and bike trail on every bio in the city of Houston, and that we should embrace them as part of both our heritage, but also our green future.
Thanks, Denise. Next up, Roy Morales.
There are so many things that we can do to improve the environmental quality of life here. I do own a company that focuses on alternative energy. We look at wind turbines that can be used, and I believe Houston is perfect for manufacturing these wind turbines for residential and business use along the Gulf Coast. We have the ship channel here. We could get them down to Galveston, get them to Corpus, get them to Brownsville, all the way to Miami. We need to create jobs like that here. We need to be able to use technology in our vehicles now, not biodiesel, but we could continue to use regular diesel and gasoline that gives you more energy in your vehicle and more miles per gallon by using additives that will produce that. That will give you that 5 to 10% more miles per gallon, plus also reduce the nitric oxide that contaminates our skyline. That's what we need to start looking at.
Thank you, Roy. Up next, Peter Brown.
Thank you. I think we need a plan to turn Houston green. It can't be just reactive. We'll do this over here, this over here. We need a real visionary plan, step by step, to turn Houston green. And I'm chairman of the Sustainable Growth Committee, and we've started a very successful program of recycling that soon may come to your neighborhood, but it's on its way. And just in this last year, we've saved the city $1 million by improved recycling. I like to say waste is a terrible thing to waste. But it's also green building standards. I've taken an initiative on that. We need to go further on that, and the city of Houston is a model for that. It's energy conservation in its various forms, and buying hybrid vehicles and fuel-efficient vehicles. This all works. But one of the critical things is the pattern of development in the city. It's not efficient, it's not green. People need to live closer to where they work. We need to be a walkable city. We need to have bicycle transportation. This is how we're going to turn the city of Houston green when I'm the next mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. And up last on question number 6, Gene Long.
Yeah, I think there's several things that the city must do, and this is really our future, so we have to do it right. The first thing is the city of Houston as an entity has to set the example, using alternative fuel in our vehicles, making sure that our buildings that we build are energy efficient. Secondly, I think we need to be aggressive in trying to bring alternative energy businesses into Houston. And our recruitment tool can be tax incentives to get them to come, to make sure that we are both the energy capital of the world and the alternative energy capital of the world. Thirdly, we need to bring alternative energy down to everyday homeowners. There is House Bill 1937 that allows the city of Houston to create alternative energy assessment districts to basically give money to people to make improvements in their home, capital improvements with alternative energy. and in return get federal tax rebates and the savings from those. And finally, we need to make sure that Houston is a green city. We need to grow green.
Thank you, Gene.